What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Ace's Place 22, where I'm Ace, and this is my place, and it's definitely not the end. This is the beginning, and we're just gonna keep on going, baby, because we ain't slowing down. The tracks are built, and we're gonna ride them right up to the very end. So what that means is I need your help. Why do I need your help? I don't really need your help, but it makes you feel better when I ask it, right? If you don't mind, please liking, consider subscribing to the channel, because it's just nothing but good vibes and good times and fun with friends. And if you're down for that, you're going to be down for this video. What are we going to be doing here, Ace? Let me tell you, folks. You've already seen it in the thumbnails. You've already seen it in the title. We're going to be taking a look and unboxing. Not just looking. Unboxing. Getting your hands on with this right here. This is the brand new Neca Ghostface Returns Ultimate action figure. And if you saw some of those faces, you're probably like, wait a minute, one of those specifically was never in the Scream franchise. Hell to the yeah. If you notice right here in the background, I don't think you really can see it, but I do have a specific movie, the main menu going, so I don't get copy stricken. But that's nonetheless. If you guys want to watch this video, which why wouldn't you? You've already clicked on it. And just sit still, because when we come back from this outro, it's gonna be figure time. So here you guys go. Ready? And here we are back at it, looking at the package, the product, the toy, the figure, the thing we all clicked on the video to actually talk about. And you can see all of the different faces on display right there. This is my very first and only Scream figure, if you want to call them that. You can change it up right there. Movie came out, the original one came out in the late 90s, was an absolute hit. It redefined the horror movie slasher specific genre, and I remember it as a kid. Big deal. And it's still going to this day with, most, I say most because there wasn't a whole lot of original cast members, but most of them are still in the franchise to this day, which is pretty cool. It gives purpose to, actually wanting to go and watch it and stuff. But I have a handful of NECA, or horror movie characters in the NECA line. I've got a Michael Myers, a werewolf from The Howling. I've got a couple Puppet Master figures. I got a whole bunch of Chuckies. And maybe something else. I don't know. So this is my first Ghostface. So why would I get it? Why now? Why, after so many amazing different versions of this specific character, why would I get this one? Well, it's as simple as this, Jack. That face right there. That hood, that head, whatever the heck it is, however it is in this box, that's the reason I got it. Scary Movie is one of my absolute favorite comedies of all time. It defined my era of comedy or movies in the early 2000s. Absolutely hysterical. I watched it twice earlier today. So when I saw this, we'll give credit to the Man Who Laughs. Go over there and give him a like and a subscribe. Like on what? I don't know, whatever you want. But he picked this up. He is a horror movie connoisseur of the NECA figures. As soon as I saw it, I was like, whoa, that would be the one. And it was. I went out, I found it. Boom, there we go. Walmart, 37 bucks. I don't know. We'll open up the inside. Now, there's nothing crazy about this particular figure in the sense of like what he looks like. They're all the same. I don't know what he looks like underneath the cloak because it is soft goods, and I'm excited to check that out. But it's all the masks and the accessories that you get, and they load you up pretty good. You get 5 different masks. Like, come on, that's great. You get the silver glitter one. You get the What's Up from Scary Movie, a regular one, the blood-covered one, and then the green one from the in-movie universe, or in-universe movie, I should say, of Stab. So that's very cool. You get a couple different knives. There is a bone saw in there along with a fire axe, which that's personally really cool to me. And all these great hands. And you do get the What's Up hand to give to him. I have a phone that I'm going to see if will fit into one of his hands, and that's how we're going to rock this version of Ghostface. And I absolutely think this looks great. I can't wait to get this out of the box. So without any further ado, let's just get into that one. All right, man. This dude is too effing cool. He's gonna fall. It's always in these videos, man. It's almost like I set him up to fall every single time. It's not true at all, actually. It's just the wavy momentum of this little turntable. But there he is. Ghost face in all of his gory glory. Look at the shine on that knife. Now, I don't have a ton of NECA accessories for specifically the horror movie characters. I got a bunch for Ninja Turtles and stuff, but nothing that I can think of other than like the, you know what? I got it right here. Similar. There's like a shine to this. But this blade, my friends, is straight up like chrome. It looks amazing in person. Absolutely stellar. Looks great with him. He's a fantastic figure. I'm very, very happy with this purchase. And we're going to go through it all. We're going to look at the accessories. One thing that we're not going to take a look at, like out of box, is one of his masks. Because it's freaking, like, legit glitter. Like, it's flaking off. So it's like, what the hell? So we're going to leave that in the package that it is. And then just put it, you know, slip it back in a box. But this is very cool. I'm absolutely stoked with this guy. So we'll look at everything. And we'll switch out certain parts and blah, 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 blah. So we'll just first kind of get it going with him. Here is Ghostface. Now, this is whatever version of Ghostface you want it to be. If you want it to be Billy, Stu, the brother, right? Cotton, whoever you want it to be, the cousins, the eventual boyfriends and girlfriends and what have you. I mean, this is a great basic, you know, we'll pull it up as far as we can. This is literally a basic torso, as basic as you're probably ever going to get with a NECA figure. It's literally just a black thin body with the shirt and little black jeans. And I mean, it's good. It fits. It's exactly how Ghostface should be. This is perfect. You can get him in great poses because this outfit is absolutely soft goods. So you can literally get him in all sorts of great poses if you want him in those. You know, stabby stab, jabby jab poses. The hood, I think, is really fun. It's wired through both ends over here and through the middle, so you can get whatever kind of shape you want out of it, which I don't know what shape you'd be thinking other than just leaving it as is, but who am I to question what you do with your toys? He's just great. You do have to move him a little slow like other NECA figures because he might be a little tight and this and that, but, I mean, he's great. So, heck yeah, to this figure. Now let's take a look at the accessories. I went with a darker light on this because I just thought it would be cooler, right? So we'll look at everybody's favorite stuff, starting off with the masks. Now, correct me in the comments to anybody that watches this and knows more than I. There are two heads that you can swap out, but the masks themselves are all poppable on both heads. You can swap them out, but for whatever reason, and again, I don't know, there are two heads. One of them has the like extra mask draping down. I don't know if that is from a specific, you know, Scream movie or what or anything like that. But this one here, if we pull it back, is just basic, right? Just super, super basic. But this one has the extra droopy droops. Interesting to me. But here is the blood-covered mask. I think that looks fabulous. Very cool look. And then you can do the mask from Stab, which is the in-movie or in-universe movie for the Scream franchise itself. And then my absolute pride and joy, my favorite one, is the Scary Movie face. That is going to be the end one that we put on there. Then his accessories are an axe, which chop, chop, chop. This is very awesome. I like having accessories like this specifically. A bone saw, which is terrific. That is just a diabolical weapon. I'm surprised they didn't put a little bit of blood spatter on that to give it a little bit more, you know, flavor. And then, of course, like I said, we already looked at the knife that is... I'm not going to try to pop it out of his hand because I just like it. But there is the knife, his traditional, you know, I don't know what you'd want to call that. It's not a buck knife, is it? It's kind of. But here it is again. Dull, worn down, covered in blood many years later. So that's pretty awesome. And then this, I didn't realize was in the box, is his voice modulator or voice changer, whatever you want to call it. That's really neat. I think that's a cool little accessory, whether you know what it is or not. And then, of course, all the hands. The handy hands. Give me a hand. I don't know what that's from. But you get both wiggly hands. That's what my daughter and I call those. And then grippy hands for both sets of arms. We are going to switch out. We're going to leave the knife in the one hand, but we are going to switch out the heads. Because, oh, you know what? Let's show off the glitter one. Where did I put it? Right here. Now I'm leaving this one in this package because, like I said, it is glitter. But here, that one is. You can see the flakes already. But I don't want to make a mess with that or damage it. So it's just going to go back in the box, which if you look in the box, that is a very cool insert. Looking like, I think it's supposed to look like Stu's house when they have the party in the very first movie. I could be very, very wrong. I'm usually wrong. But when I'm right, baby, I'm right. So, heck yeah. We're going to switch this one. There you go. You can pop it on there. And then we're going to actually take this mask off. We'll switch out and put the green one on there for you guys to see what that looks like before the end here. And then just pop the hood right back up. And there you go. Something like that. I think it's going to look better, in my opinion, when I put the Scary Movie face on there. Because that's the one that I just think it looks more appropriate. It looks a little bit more ridiculous having like plastic kind of almost draping out of your head. So there's that. We'll put that over. And then we'll put... We got to put one wiggly hand in. So we'll switch this one out. Which one is that? Where is it? Right there. Are we in? I think we're in. The sleeves are kind of strange. But I think we got it. We got it. All right, here we go. There. Doesn't that look much better? Like the way the rubber's coming down the face and then the mat. It just looks like it's... It might even be that. It might be the reason for that. I'd have to go back through and truly pay attention. That might be the reason. But pretty freaking... I don't think that's... Yeah, no. Pretty cool. You got the little wiggly hand there. What's up? Hey, what you doing, shorty? Nothing. Just chilling. What about you? Same. Chilling and killing. That's awesome. That is super sweet. Very stoked on this figure. Awesome to have him in the collection and add him to the shelf with the rest of the weird things that I collect. Well, that's that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it because I've enjoyed making it for you. So, if you don't mind, like I said at the top of the video, like, subscribe, gosh, because Ace's Place 22 is recruiting every single video for new members of the Aces Army. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. And always remember, peace, love, and pizza grease.